So how to work with the media? So actually there are a few different steps or guidance in working with the media. Working with the media is actually a quite tough job or task that uh, played by the media relation officer, because first, when you're working with the media, you should provide and you should follow the rules. Okay, you should provide the rules and you should follow them. Providing the rules means that you're really giving the media questions, or what are the sensitive issues that should not be asked during the interviews or during the coverage of the news. Okay, and then a second one is delegating the work. Delegating the work means that you're not giving a full responsibility to the media so that they have to find their own information, because this came along with the third point there. Provide information. When you're delegating the work, it means that you are giving the work for covering the event to the media. So you are providing information, and you're giving them information so that they don't have to do an extra work. Okay, and then be reasonable access and requirement meet reasonable access and requirement. I'm sorry, you have to meet a reasonable access and requirement. So your story, your event, your game, your program should always be reasonable access and should meet the requirements of the media. For example, if you're calling out the News Straits Time to cover your event, then your event should be something that is very extravagant, and something is extraordinary and very unique, and maybe it involves like the prime minister, or even the whole cabinets of the government. Then only you're capable, or you're such enough to call out them, for example. So you need to be very reasonable with the access and the requirements in working with the media. Provide refreshment, yes. For just to share, before this we have our Rainbow Fest since 2015, and then on 2015 we invited the Astro Arena to come along and play football with us. So there also coverage had been done in the RTM1. So when the media came along, so we have to provide them with the media kit. So not only the media kit, but then when it's lunchtime, we provide the refreshment for them. So this is actually us being polite, and it's actually a good way in creating and sustaining a good relationship with them, because even the media is a person, right? Is a human. So if we treat them well, so definitely we are going to, yes, to come to the next point, create a good relationship with them. So by then, when you have creating a good relationship, you can call them like anytime in order to help you to cover out any stories. Okay. And next is describing the program to them. So some of the media, even though you have provided a press release, they only use a press release for writing the coverage. But in understanding your program or your event, it is better for you to use your communication skills to talk to them and describe about the program with them, so that they understand and they can feel that you are close enough to them. You're not only using them to write a coverage for your event. Okay.